everybody, what's up? This is Siren here, and welcome to a game called Love Sam. Now, this game was developed by the same people that made the game that I played on my channel, Letters from Bernard Thorne. And this game, Love Sam, came out quite a while back, but I've heard about this game. I've even seen the trailer. So horrifying, so scary, but that's exactly what I love about games like this one. So I guess we just go through the story of Sam and mainly just figure out how we're gonna get through this or something. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started. Ooh. Oh, there's a heart. Heart. Yay! Oh, okay. The light does work. I was scared there for a second. Now let's see. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of food, and there's some um pizza that is not good anymore. Oh, microwave. Oh, I have to say, I love this blanket. It looks so good. Oh, there's my clothes. PJs. Oh god, that was horrifying. My dirty little secrets? Oh. That's... Read on to move on. Ah, okay. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much. Knowing Brian Comer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. Aww. 3 years. No, 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. Oh, jeez. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was same for him too. I have no idea. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I love B, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. It's been 3 years, so it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him I can't speak. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Oh, will he remember me? Circle your answer. Ah, that is horrifying. Oh, I do have to answer this. Oh, oh, um, I'll go with. Wait. Oh, I need a pen. How do I get out of this? How do I? How do I? Ah, okay, there we go. Oh gosh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, there's the pen. Perfect. And that was locked. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Yes, there we go. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. Of course, you can't forget how cute he is. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Ooh. Oh, speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Comer. 5 stars, Brian Comer. Oh wow. Things were so much easier back then. B would just go, hey, and I would be like, hi. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Usually, whoa! Usually small talk is the thing, right? Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Uh, um, hello? Hello? Ah! Oh, that scared me. Okay. Oh god, I'm already starting to cry a bit. Oh god. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. Hey, he was so eager to know who was calling him in the middle of the night. Hi. Oh, 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 no, no, oh, 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 no. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that is creepy. Oh, if I see something like that outside of my window, I would go and hide. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, looking beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Ah! Oh my god, the window opened. Oh my god, the window opened. Close. Oh god. Don't do that to me again. Oh! What's this? August 21st, 2006. Sorry if you guys can't read that, but I will read it. At least the top part. Since you guys can't see it, I apologize about that. That was a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayright's Academy. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine. But there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayright even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Oh, jeez, that's... wow. Okay, well, alright. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Writing a diary in a journal is actually really good for you. Helps write down your thoughts and your feelings on there. I remembered after I went through after I went through some mental health stuff, I kept a journal and I would write on it like every day. I still have it, but I have not like written it in a while, and besides, I don't have much room in that journal anyways. But yeah, I did keep it for a while, and I did write it down every day, writing down my thoughts and feelings in there. So it really helped a lot, just to write down what's going on in, like, through your thought process, which definitely helped me for sure. Anyway, let's get back to this. Oh God, why is okay. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Oh, jeez. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Candies, candies, candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Oh, I like this pattern. It's actually nice. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Leasley's poetry practices. Even if he didn't, he even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. I took a poetry class in college and I actually had a lot of fun in it. Wasn't I mean, I thought it was going to be really hard, but it's actually really fun. Knock knock. Oh, 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 okay. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, but okay. Okay. Nobody's out there. I'm officially scared. I'm officially scared. I don't like this at all. Oh god. I love that. I'm Stacy. I'm pretty. That's really something. All right, I'll go ahead and read this now. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I I didn't want to start talking about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her God wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. Even if it's Dad's fault our family's torn apart like this. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get your here. If not for you, for Mom. Oh. I I definitely get that. Because I feel like I'm selfish about stuff. Hey, oh god, that is horrifying. There are times where I feel like I am doing selfish things, but in reality, at least with at least with my mom, when I was heading off to college, I attended a community college in the town I grew up in, but then after that, I transferred to a university in Oregon, and it was the first time I've moved away from my family, and it's the first time I was living on my own, even though I was living in the dorms. It's the first time ever that I've moved away from my family, and I felt guilty about it. But at the same time, both of my parents were proud that I got accepted into a university, and that I was continuing on with my education after high school. Anyway, let's just go. Oh my gosh, that is horrifying. What is that? Oh god, what is that? That is horrifying. Oh my god, that is so horrifying. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. Oh gosh, that is so creepy. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Ever. Oh jeez. Oh. 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 Ah! What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least. Oh, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. I never want to leave his side. Ever. Hearts, hearts, heart here, heart here. And what do you get? A big heart. Isn't that something? August 26, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush, lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. Oh my gosh. That's, okay. I'm not, I have no words. Anyway, I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't have to feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of a demon spawn. Oh. That's, oh man, that's awful. At least I don't have to be reminded how up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. So, I wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write you later. Love, Sam. Wow. That's rough. I mean, it really is rough. I have no words. I literally have no words to describe that. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. Oh, how interesting. B was the best quarterback Wainwright could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of a bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. Uh. I I don't know what to say about that. But let's read this part first on the left. But as soon as B gave me that, hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Oh, nope, I can't write it. Okay. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. Oh. Hey? Oh my gosh, you are horrifying. Oh, the eyeball, the eyeball. It came out of nowhere. That was so horrifying. Okay, August 31st, 2006. For boarding school, we write intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lasley's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. Maybe because they feared being lost in there? The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. I wonder if Stacy's even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jockey buddy. Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Yeah, I used to go to the school library all the time growing up too. Mainly because I like reading books, but also because there are times where I had to. Oh my gosh. I remembered. I'm gonna tell you guys. It's a short story. It's gonna be a quick one. When I was entering my senior year in high school, we were told to do a book report. Pick whichever book and then write a book report. So I did that. And then on the first day of school, lo and behold, we were told that we didn't have to do it, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I was literally the only one who did a book report. Because I did a book report on, Beautiful Creatures, because I was really into that book in high school. Big fan. Love Beautiful Creatures. I read all of the books, and it is one of my absolute favorites. Anyway, when I went to my English class, I think that's when I was told that we didn't have to turn in the book report, and I was like, then what? I did it. I read a book. What am I supposed to do with it? And then when I told my English teacher about it, she was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. I can just take it, and I will give you bonus credits for it." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine by me." But yeah, it was a shocker because I think I mentioned it before. I'm a big bookworm. I love reading books, and I was so dedicated on doing this book report because I get to choose whatever book I want, finish reading it, and then write about it. And I had so much fun with it, and then just all of a sudden, big explosion of news right there. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It was fun time though. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. Oh God. So turn around and Oh, I'm so scared. Ah! Who are you? Ah! Oh, that was so horrifying. That was so horrible. Is this a stick? Blood? Why does my kitchen look a mess? Mm, mm, okay. I don't know. I don't know why I need a stick. I don't know why. I think I'm actually gonna stop here for now. Cause I have to. I still have to eat dinner, and then I do have plans tonight. So unfortunately, I'm good. I am gonna have to stop right here. Anyway, that was Love Sam. Oh man, that scared me, especially that young girl in the corner. Oh my god! And then the kitchen was a mess. Oh, my heart pump like psh, exploded out of my chest, going psh, and then push, and then psh, like that. Um. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you at least enjoyed me watching playing this game for a little bit. I know this is a short video, but like I said, I have plans tonight, I do I do have to cut it off early. But I will come back next week and I will play more of Love Sam. I can't wait to see what happens the more I play it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!